welcome back to another video. I am Networking Bae and I'm happy you're here. Please be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure you are engaging in the community. We are happy to have you. This video, we're just gonna jump right into it because a couple years ago, I made a vow to myself, and mind you, my therapist called this out. She was like, are you aware of your aura? What aura do you put off into the world? Because it has a lot to do with what you're attracting. If you are attracting a bunch of negativity and drama and trauma, your aura may be just that. And so in this video, I'm gonna give you some tips to create a more positive and attractive aura so you can change what you're attracting. That needs to be the goal this year. Change what you're attracting. Because, child, I'm sick of hearing it. You can expect to gain from this video actionable tips and tricks to use today to change your aura from ew to aw. Okay, y'all see how I did that? Change it from ew to aw, because 9 times out of 10, if you are seeing a pattern in what you're attracting, you are the common denominator. So it does not hurt to accept that, have a little accountability of what you're putting out, so that way you can understand and change what you're getting in from what you're putting out. Now, I noticed a while ago, this was years ago, back when I was actually in my relationship. I was not happy with my relationship, but I also just wasn't happy with myself. So I was putting out negativity, negative self-talk. I was putting out like negative thoughts. Everything was just negative. And that had a lot to do with what I was getting back. Like, you really truly are what you put out into the world. And that's really what you're gonna get back. So I'm not saying to be fake. I'm not saying to mask how you really feel about something, but it is really important to check that shit. Plainly put, simply put, it's really important to do the self-work. Look at yourself. My dad told me this a lot. Like, when I was a kid, he was like, every time you're pointing at someone or something else, there are 3 fingers pointing back at you. For every action, there's a reaction. So when you think about that, the 3 fingers pointing back at you means that you could have played a role in whatever you're getting from that person or that thing. And so in the moment, of course, it didn't resonate with me, but as I got older, and I kept remembering that, and I kept thinking about that every time I would say, they did that, he did that, that job did this, my boss did that, da, da, da. I was always just like, what did I do to deserve or attract what they did to me? There's a huge impact that your aura has on your social life, on your relationship, on your professional career, just on your day-to-day, just on the stranger attention that you get. Your aura has a lot to do with that. So one of the first things that you can do to change your aura and become a bit more attractive is create and cultivate a positive mindset. And as cliche as it sounds, that really does help. You can't always see the bad in something. Even if a situation is bad, try and see the good in it. Like, for example, my friend was supposed to come over here and help me put my bed together. And a few days before, he was talking about how he needed a new car. When he was on his way to come put this bed up in my place, he got into a really bad car accident and totaled his car. In that moment, of course, you know, it's frustrating. It's like, dang, wrong time. It's the holidays. Why would this happen to me? Woe is me. But he had full coverage insurance. He was not injured in the car accident. And he ended up getting a new truck, the truck that he wanted, a week later. And he remained positive throughout that whole experience. It was never a, dang, sulking, pity party. It was never that. He cultivated a positive mindset around totaling his car. And from that positive mindset came a positive action, getting a brand new car that you have been wanting. It may not have been how you wanted to get it. It may not have been at the time you wanted to get it, but his positive mindset helped him have a positive outcome in that situation. So having a positive mindset, it is really, really, really important. And it's important to have one most of the times that you don't want to have one. That's the best time to have a positive mindset. Now, am I saying walk around here and just be on some annoying ass positive Patty? No, not necessarily. But just be more cognizant about your mindset and see, like, am I always negative? Am I always thinking something negative? Because your thoughts become your reality. So even if you're not saying it or you're not like acting it out, if you're thinking negatively, chances are you have a negative energy you're putting off. You have like this negative cloud around you, and that's not helpful. So cultivate a positive mindset, even when you don't want to. Number 2, listen. To have a more positive aura and be more attractive, you have to express gratitude. You have to express gratitude because you have to just be grateful for what you do have. Instead of focusing so much on what you don't have or what you haven't got yet or what you've been working so hard for, focus on being grateful for what you do have and what is going well. I know for me, journaling is kind of tough. It's tough to be consistent journaling. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I journal every single morning. I do journal a lot. I journal most mornings, but I do not journal every single day. But that is a gratitude practice that a lot of people do. For me though, I will just randomly just start saying how grateful I am for something. And it could be the littlest thing. Like, I'm grateful I just was able to get gas. I'm grateful I just went grocery shopping. I'm grateful that I am breathing right now. I have literally been driving down the freeway and I have asthma. So there was a time a few months ago that I was around like a lot of smoke and stuff. And I ended up having an asthma attack, and I felt what it felt like to not be able to just breathe. And we take breathing for granted until we can't breathe anymore, or until it's a struggle to breathe. So I would literally be on the freeway just on some, I'm glad I'm able to breathe. Like, that was easy. I'm grateful for that. You know, like just practicing gratitude, speaking gratitude, thinking gratitude, or just being gracious really can help you have a more positive aura. You don't have to just be grateful for big things in your life. Like, oh, I'm grateful I was able to buy a house. I'm grateful I was able to buy this car. No, sometimes it's more important to be grateful for the little things. Like, yes, we say grace over food sometimes, some people, but I mean the little things. I'm grateful that my water is running out my sink. I'm grateful that I was able to prepare this meal. I'm grateful just to be here, to be standing. Another thing in creating a positive and attractive aura, you really want to radiate confidence. Now look, child, I have my days where confidence is not key, or I don't have the confidence key. You know, there are days I'm feeling bummy. You know, as a woman, we have our cycle where we're bloated or we feel a certain way or we just feel this or that. Confidence is not always about how you look. It's really about how you feel. And if you aren't feeling confident in yourself, you have to do the work and figure out why. Because you want to unpack that so that you can fix it and start to be confident. For me, I'm very confident in my conversation skills. I'm very confident that if someone sits down and talks to me, they're gonna enjoy the conversation. And it's just because I'm confident in that. I'm confident in my ability to do my job at work. I work in tech, I'm a product marketing manager, and I'm confident in what I do. I believe in what I do. I'm confident in my ability to like do my hair. You know, I express confidence in so many other ways outside of like how I look. I am confident in how I look as well, but it took time to get there. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. When I was younger, I was more of a tomboy. I have an older brother, and so I was trying to be like him and wear jerseys. And while I knew I was a girl, but I wasn't necessarily confident when I was younger. I was the big friend, the big dark-skinned girl. This is before everybody loved chocolate, okay? Or everyone was like loud and proud about loving chocolate. Like, this was back in the day where like I was getting called Blackie and, oh, you're from Africa and your skin's so dark. And I remember one time I was out playing with my neighbors and we had just got out the pool. So when we get out the pool, child, if you not going right away to take a shower and put some lotion on, your skin, you about to probably be ashy. It is what it is. I was used to it. And my cousin, you know what I mean? Like, I was used to it. But I remember we had just got out the pool and this little girl was like, oh, you have alligator skin. Why is your skin turning white? And da-da-da. And that hurt my feelings so bad. And it really messed up my confidence when I was younger. But of course, when I went home, I told my mom what they said. And I have such a supportive and loving family that whenever I was around them, I felt beautiful. I felt confident. But it's about going into this outside world and feeling confident. That's a whole nother beast. I did the work to be more confident in myself. I got in the gym. I started eating healthy. I changed my positive self-talk. I changed my mental, my mindset. I got educated about certain things. So the field that I work in, I put in the work to be educated about that. So when I speak about it, I sound confident. I sound like I know what I'm talking about. I research things if I don't know. I like being confident about things. I like knowing things because confidence speaks volumes. So when you're connecting with someone or talking to someone, different ways that you can come across as confident, even if you're kind of not, is eye contact. So many people are scared of eye contact, and I don't know why. Well, I guess, I don't know. But if you are, how timid did that look? But if you're, like, eye contact is that girl when you can use some eye contact, and not in a creepy way, but if you can use some eye contact in conversation, you are that girl instantly. Like, that's just what it is. Improving your posture. Having a hunchback is very, unless it's like medically, like you medically have a hunchback, it can come across as low or no confidence. But when you're sitting upright, when you're at the bar and you're just like, or when you're walking in somewhere and you're just shoulders back, chi-chis up, chin down, oh baby, it radiates confidence. So even if you're not confident about how you look or feel, those are some things that you can start to do to where you'll become more confident when you do those things, because you'll demand the attention. People will look at you as like, oh, okay, she know where she's going. That's what I was trying to tell my cousin. Because sometimes when she's walking around, like, she just looks so confused. Like, she don't know where she's going. I'm like, you need to walk with more confidence before you get kidnapped. They prey on the weak. They prey on the people that look confused and not confident in where they're going or what they're doing. So even if you don't know where you're going, walk with some confidence. That's what I do when I walk in these networking events or when I walk into like a conference or something. Even if I'm not confident about where I'm going or where I'm sitting, I walk like I am, and 8 times out of 10, it works out great. And I feel great because I look great and people can feel my confidence. And so I can't stand on it enough. But confidence really, 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 really is key, because people can smell when you're not confident and it doesn't smell good. So another tip to creating a more positive and attractive aura is nurturing your self-care habits. Baby, baby, baby. The main 3 self-care habits, because not everybody can have a 10-step skincare routine. Not everybody is out here going to the spa every week or getting massages, going to the chiropractor, even though those are all things that you should do. 3 things that you can do to nurture your self-care. Adequate sleep. That doom scrolling until your alarm clock goes off and sending memes to everybody until 6 a.m. It's messing up your aura. You're tired. You look tired all up in here. You're acting tired. So adequate sleep, eating better, child, the diet, the nutrition, regular exercise. Those are the 3 things, the 3 self-care things that really play a huge role into your aura and creating a more positive and attractive one. It just is what it is. Find out what self-care means to you. Like, that's really important. It took a while for me to figure that out because there's so many different ways to provide care for self. Reading, listening to podcasts, a skincare routine, a nighttime routine, a morning routine. A lot of people don't correlate the fact that they are always dragging ass at work with the fact that you wake up at 7:59 and you have to go to work at 8. Girl, please, you need time to wake up. Like, you're just like, once I started implementing a morning routine, I was just so much more positive. I was so much more creative. I was so much more attractive because I had some time to myself and I took care of self. So even if it means getting up early, and this is for the, you got to get to the age and the maturity to where it's like, sleep kind of is life. Before, I used to rally, like I would go out, wake up, go to work, go to my second job, go work out, do it all again. And yeah, that's all fun. That's all fun and games while you're at that age, while that's your life. Yes, while you don't have other responsibilities. Yes, but once you start getting into your grown woman era, having some form of a self-care routine, whether it be a morning routine, a night routine, or just something you do to care for yourself, is just so important. It's so necessary. It has to be done. There's just no way around it. I hate to say this, but I guess it just took me some time to really like apply this for real. So my last tip on creating a more positive and attractive aura is being kind and empathetic. Child, it's so easy to be selfish. It's just easy. And I know firsthand experience. It is easy to be selfish. It's easy to be nice, but being kind is different. The definition of nice is pleasant, agreeable, and satisfactory. The definition of kind is generous, helpful, and considerate of other people's feelings. So those are two kind of very different things. Like, I think we can be nice, but being kind takes a little bit more effort and thought. And that plays a part into your aura. When you are kind and, acts of kindness play into your aura. They just do. When you're empathetic and you're aware of other people's feelings, it rubs off on you and you become a more positive person because of it. So being a little bit more kind, doing like a random act of kindness. I'm not saying you gotta do like these street interviewers and go give somebody $1,000 at Walmart, but doing that little thing at Starbucks where you pay for the person behind you. Yeah, so anyway, take it how you will, but being kind and being empathetic definitely help you have and create a more attractive aura. Another thing too, smelling good. When you smell good, you feel good, and when other people smell that you smell good, that makes them feel good too. And that is from firsthand experience. That will help your aura. When you smell good, I'm telling you. This is a continuous process. To create and maintain a positive and attractive aura is a continuous process. It's not something that you're gonna do like all those things today and now your aura is just A1. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to continuously apply these things and continuously, like, until it's become second nature and it's just something that you are, something that you do, you're gonna have to apply it. And I know that for me, I've done all of these things and I radiate positivity and I radiate confidence, and I have got compliments on my aura, which those compliments are so much better than like your hair or makeup or clothes. When someone compliments my energy and my aura, it just solidifies that the work that I've done and the time that I've taken, the effort that I have taken to shift my aura from just kind of like blase before, because I was young, confused, not mature, and I just was on some just like, I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be, and it wasn't resulting in what I wanted. My relationships were suffering. I wasn't really confident like behind closed doors, so that was also like painful. Now behind closed doors, I love myself. I feel good. I love that. That's probably my top compliment in the past couple of years. My top compliment has been, I love your energy. And I'm telling you, when you take the time and effort to really create a positive aura about yourself, when you get that compliment of like, I like your energy, think about that. When's the last time someone complimented you on your energy or your aura? I'm just asking a question. You don't gotta get upset with me. I'm just simply asking, when is the last time? Because for me, it was like a couple days ago. So that's how I know that I'm on the right track. And it wasn't even because I was doing anything out of the ordinary. I was just being me. And so now I know that my continuous execution of these things and my continuous implementation of these different things subconsciously, now I'm subconsciously confident. I'm subconsciously doing my self-care. I practice gratitude. My mindset is positive. I'm kind and empathetic. All of those things are just me now. And all of these things have helped curate this positive aura about myself. And if you want to start getting compliments about your energy and your aura, I suggest that you start off by trying these different tips and tricks. There's many, many other things you could also do, but these are just the ones that I started doing first and that I think have had the biggest impact on my aura. Make sure you guys are subscribed and comment down below the last time someone complimented you on your aura or your energy. I want to know. I want to see. We're just going to have a little friendly conversation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to creating more and connecting. I hope you enjoyed the video. And just to kickstart it, if you haven't heard it yet, I love your energy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.